Hey, it's Peter in Peter's Kitchen. I got me a big juicy tomato. Woo, she's pretty. But my friend Kyle, who lives in Oklahoma somewhere, for my birthday sent me this gadget. It's called a mandolin. Never heard of it before. What the heck is a mandolin? So this is a mandolin, okay? It's, you remember the old days? It was slicer and dicer and chopper and all that kind of stuff. Well, that's what this does. So what you do is you put something in the hole and you go up and down like that and it slices it, okay? Let's see if I can give you an overhead view. There it is. So you take this out, okay? You get your tomato, which I just washed. You put it in there, and this is kind of like a pusher. So you will use this to push, and then the stuff comes out and goes into this tray. And in this case, it'll be the tomato, okay, because I'm making me a sandwich. So I got me some bread, and I got me some chicken, okay. Well, that was easy. Where are you? I thought you were over there, because I thought I was using this camera right here. Okay, so I will use this camera right here. You go down like that, like that. All right, now on the back, let's take this out so we don't get tomato all over the place. On the back, there's a, let's go overhead, there's a dial. So I can adjust how thick this is. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I have it on number 3. Move that out of the way. Move that there. And this is the tomato that it's giving me. So let's bring this up here. Actually, that's not a bad tomato for a sandwich. So let's go back over here. And now we got that one nice large tomato. I'm just gonna rest my hand here. I'm not gonna push. I'm gonna push and squeeze the tomato. And then I'm gonna go down. Slice, 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 slice. That slice didn't jump out. Okay, now I'm going to change this to a thicker number, just to show you what it does. That's it, okay? So what's the name of this thing anyway? Okay, so let me show you the name, because I don't even know how to say this. So that is the name, and I got it upside down. All right. That is the name right there. Let's go way up so you can see the name. I'll try to make it so it gives you lots of glare so you can't read. All right, so that is the name. That's my tomato juice mess. And it's got rubber suction feet on it. And now I'm going to use these tomato slices. Okay, let's move the machine out of the way. It's had its 15 minutes of fame. Let's go over here. Now that's a pretty nice tomato slice. I'm going to put 3 or 4 of these slices right on my sandwich, which is not going to take long to make. So let's get the paper towel. Let's wipe this down. And let's just throw a sandwich together, okay? So I'm going to just use some white bread, which is the worst kind of bread you can use. And I'm going to put, you could put mayonnaise and mustard and stuff like that on here. But I found this Chick-fil-A sauce is got everything in it all at once. So I did that. Now I'm going to get a couple of slices of my tomato. You know those people that say tomato? Like Mater from the Cars movie. Oh, you should wash your hands, okay? So what I'm doing now would not be the right thing to do if you didn't wash your hands. So I got lots of tomato on my sandwich. Now I sliced the chicken. I sliced the chicken with a knife, okay? So I didn't use my mandolin. It's called a mandolin. I'm going to look it up on Amazon, and I'll give you a let's put this in so you can see me making my sandwich. All right, so I'm going to put some chicken slices I cooked a chicken breast at 157 in the sous vide for 6 hours. And then I put it in the refrigerator to make it cold because it'll fall apart. But if you want it warm, you can do it warm too. That's it. Tomato, chicken. You pick this up, fold it over. There is your sandwich. Under the video, there's that thing where you can go and read the stuff. And the interesting part is, if you've ever heard of a smash burger with the hamburgers where you make it in the pan, like right there. The pan's on the stove, trust me. Okay. This has a 0 setting, which will give you very, very, very thin sliced onions. Not quite as thin as if you use the slicer, but thin enough to make that George's famous onion burger. If you haven't seen that, look for George's famous Oklahoma onion burger. And that is, he's got a way to make that hamburger, and I do it over and over and over. And guess what I use to slice up the onions? I have to remember to put this dial all the way back to 0. Okay, so this thing will pop out very, very easily. And now I just take this piece and take it over to the sink like this. Ooh, I did that all by myself. Okay, so don't subscribe if you're not interested, okay? Because all that does is it tells YouTube, hey, he's got so many subscribers and nobody wants to watch his video. So we're not going to recommend it to anybody. Well, gee, thanks, Charlie. Don't subscribe. No, get out of the line. All right, I'm going to go eat my sandwich. You guys have a wonderful day. Peter in Peter's Kitchen. God bless you. Bye-bye.